get into the game of property if you start spending or buying. Once you get the money, you have to reinvest again to a bigger property wherein maybe you can get 30,000 a month, 40,000. So, palaki ng palaki siya. It's really good to just keep and accumulate, no? Para goose that lays you the golden egg yan eh. You want to have 1 goose, 2 goose, 3 goose, 4 goose, 10 goose that lays you the golden egg. So, selling is a secondary strategy. Talagang pag may ipon ka, you put a down payment, you buy it, and then eventually, yung appetite mo will be bigger. You want to go to a 1-bedroom, eventually go to a 2-bedroom, eventually go to a multi-door apartment, eventually into a small building. So that's where it all starts eh. So yep, go for the 1 unit, 2 unit, 3, 4, 5 over 10, 15, 20 years of your life. We hardly sell so we can enjoy the profits and parang liquidate it. Ngayon is reinvest. Largest cash flow are rental apartments. This can be condos, we have dormitories, we have apartments.
But if you split it, condos, dormitories, which is a more parang lucrative ano for you as of today?
Okay, I guess we're balanced right now. We're balanced. So we have condos, we are targeting the expat market, and then we have apartments that we're targeting the POGO market. We do also staff housing for the BPO market.
In this video, guess what? We have the master of passive income via property, Carl D. We're gonna talk about how you can build a passive stream of income by using real estate and to get cash flow from it. Check this video out.
Guys, catch us. We will be in SM Davao on November 30. So before Christmas comes, no? November 30, one-day event wherein there are gonna be 6, 7, 8 speakers. You just have to sit down and absorb. You don't have to, mahirap magbasa ng 8 books in one time. Ito, makikinig ka lang. So, take this opportunity. I'm gonna be there with Marvin, Randall, sino pa ba?
Rex Mendoza,
Wow.
Anaquisha. We will have around 10 speakers. Actually, hindi lang 8, 9, 10 speakers talking about different investments. So, Icon 2019 Davao. Carl D will be there. He's the highlight guy. He's the highlight.
No way. Rex Mendoza, my boss, will be the highlight. So, go for it. Sayang. It's not, magkano lang? A few thousand pesos.
Details will be below as well.
Alright,
So,
go
enjoy.
for it.
Carl, one of your best performing videos in my channel is when we talked about passive income.
Passive income.
Passive income for life.
Okay.
So, ngayon, I would just want to follow on that for those who have not actually started yet investing in real estate.
Okay.
How do you double down and how do you actually build that source of passive income by buying properties? And for me, regardless if it's apartments, condos, buying houses, buying commercial units, doing dormitories, doing POGO, what's your strategy for 2019 to have passive income for life?
Okay, for passive income for life, wow, that's a very ambush question. But I guess number one, the right mindset should be long term. I tell all my friends, if you want passive income for life, you have to build it up over 10, 15, 20 years. Yung retire young, depende na yun, how fast you can go. But to build up a nice passive income base, you need time. Parang bili ka ng property ngayon, after ilang years, bili ka ulit, after years, bili ka ulit. And then if you know how to use the power of leverage, then that's a different story. Kasi mabibilis yung speed mo if you do leverage. But leverage is a bit complicated and has risk. So it's important you learn about it. Yeah.
So you mean if they want to get passive income for life, it's 2019 now, they position for 2039. Parang ganun yung technique. Yung what they do right now is they try to build the assets that will give them that cash flow for 2039.
Definitely. So you build it up. Like ako, I started with one tiny condo na 1.2 million, renovated to 1.4 million, gave me 17,000 a month for 7-8 years. Then recently sold to a POGO mainland China for 3.5 million. So you build up your capital and you build up your asset. Basta tuloy-tuloy. Sabi nga ni Barbara Corcoran,
Shark Tank. So you watch Shark Tank also?
just this episode. Sabi ni Barbara
I watch them all the time.
Sabi ni Barbara Corcoran, she appreciated the tiny studio unit, her first tiny studio unit. Kasi it did not made her rich. Kasi small lang eh. But it got her in the game. So that kind of strong mindset, di ba?
Galing, wow.
And then may nagsasabi rin na, in property, every time you only get into the game of property if you start spending or buying. So, as a property investor, yun yung mindset natin, wherein it would be a good practice to be spending and buying properties tuloy-tuloy. Yeah.
Okay. When you said you sold the property na 1.7 to 3 million
1.2.
1.2 to 3.5
3.5.
to a Pogo operator.
Yeah.
So cash na yun. You don't
Cash
have
in.
your cash flow already. What
Yes.
did you do with the money? Paano yun? You stop your passive income already.
Okay, once you get the money, you have to reinvest again to a bigger property wherein maybe you can get 30,000 a month, 40,000. So, palaki ng palaki siya.
Pero I have a question there. Thank you for bringing that up. If you have a property that's giving you cash flow, tapos you sell it, you buy it for something at 2019 prices, won't be prices higher, tapos bababa yung yield mo? Is that a possible scenario?
That's also a possibility, no? So, you're right, Marvin. So talagang if you're building a passive income, it's really good to just keep and accumulate, no? Para goose that lays you the golden egg yan eh. You want to have 1 goose, 2 goose, 3 goose, 4 goose, 10 goose that lays you the golden egg. So selling is a secondary strategy.
Or the deal was so good kaya binenta mo?
The deal was good. And I have a different product that I want to put the capital in. So we took the deal.
Okay. Ngayon, di ko alam kung sasagutin mo to.
Okay.
From one property, ilan na?
No. It's been a 15-year journey for me so far.
Okay.
And yes, you're right, Marvin. We started with one tiny property worth maybe $1 million or so. Then a second property worth $1 million or so. Then the next one, 3 million. Like we bought our BGC 10 years ago for 3 million lang. BGC.
Okay.
Yeah, then we buy another one. So talagang pag may ipon ka, you put a down payment, you buy it, and then eventually yung appetite mo will be bigger. You want to go to a 1-bedroom, eventually go to a 2-bedroom, eventually go to a multi-door apartment, eventually into a small building. So that's where it all starts eh. So yep, go for the 1 unit, 2 unit, 3, 4, 5 over 10, 15, 20 years of your life.
Okay. If there's an area that you, sa personal investments yun, that you will be holding, what area would you want to double down na? Dito hindi ako magbibenta, tapos kung may chance pa ako, bibili pa ako more sa Pilipinas.
Oh, I guess from a property point of view, we're very, 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 very flexible. Talagang you really flow like water and see the market, what's happening.
So, anong area pa doon?
So, if there are opportunities to sell, we might sell. But because we have a bigger goal, a next bigger goal in mind. Diba? But we hardly sell so we can enjoy the profits and parang liquidate it. Ngayon is reinvest.
Okay. Thank you for that. That may naisip ulit ako questions. You know guys, every time I'm with Carl D, when he answers the question,
May question.
sobrang galing ng mga sagot niya na may naisip ako na tanong kagad from it eh. So, you have a property.
Okay.
Yes. So you said leverage, so you're amortizing it. When you sell it, you get cash already, di ba?
Correct.
Do you pay for the loan kagad or you stay with that stay with that leverage and then gagamitin mo yung cash for another thing?
Okay. You know, I wanna admire and honor my friend Marvin. Alam mo, you know what's a true measure of a smart person is he doesn't focus on knowing all the answers. He focus on asking questions. So, I find Marvin so inspiring na marami talaga siyang questions. Ibig sabihin, you're growing and you're learning.
Pag hindi ka gwapo, bawi na lang sa tanong. kasi lagi na lang sila Erwan Yusuf and Nico Balsico pinapal. Paano naman si Marvin and Carl D?
Para you might wanna take off your shirt para medyo dumami subscribers mo.
yun. Kaya magawin yun. Joke lang.
So, ang hirap ng tanong mo, Marvin.
Okay. But I mean, do you when you sell, you get cash? Do you pay out the loans that you took out or yung cash na yun, you buy more properties na lang?
Okay. Kami kasi, we try to look at each property as a separate business unit. So, itong property na to, naka-mortgage siya for himself only. So, pag binenta mo yan, the mortgage goes with it. So, medyo ganun kami one-to-one.
Okay.
The most is if you couple 2 properties together. Kunyari, itong property, ang inutang mo to buy for this one. So, kung nabenta mo na yung property, do we pay off the loan? Most likely, we don't. We will not.
Okay.
Most likely, we will not pay for the loan and we would just reuse the capital to reinvest. Kasi I guess it depends on what stage your life, no? Kami, we're in the stage of life pa rin na we're still growing our asset base with the long-term goal of having good passive income. So I'm still far away from that. I'm still a man at work. Money at work, matagal pa. So unlike Marvin Germo, talagang passive na. So,
hindi sinasabi ni Rex, guys, yung mga nagsabi nga sila, Rex Mendoza, man at work, alam niyo naman kung nasa na talaga sila.
So
Okay.
we're still man at work, no? But yun talaga yung long-term goal natin. Alam mo, Marv, very important talaga yung having a big goal, di ba? Big dream in life. Kasi kunyari kung pangarap mo lang, makulit mo lang yung rubber shoes na to. Very short eh. But you wanna have a mentor, really plant a gigantic seed in you and have that gigantic goal. And then life becomes very enjoyable. Di ba yung mga running marathon, di ba? They wanna run a Berlin Marathon. Those are really big seeds eh. Na pag na-achieve mo, di ba, ang sarap ng feeling.
So I'm sure people who are watching this are asking right now, what's Carly's big dream na you're pushing so hard for?
Wow.
Pushing so hard for it.
Oh, that's a
Can you
good,
share it ba? Okay lang ba? Or
that's a
pwede
good
naman,
question,
ano?
Marvin. Ano? But I guess I'm a property guy. And I'm not magaling in a lot of things. I only know one thing, which is property. So hindi ako marunong mag-stock, hindi ako marunong mag-other stuff. I just know property. So somehow because of that weakness na ito rin alam ko, I'm very laser focused on this financial product na property lang talaga. Big goal, I guess, is to really just maximize all the opportunities in property. Ngayon, we're trying a lot of things from catering to the needs of the POGO to really flowing like water and analyzing the market. We're trying to go into build and sell. We're trying to build townhouse. Where everything na property related, sinusubukan natin. So you just really grow.
Next time, ano na yan? Property developer.
Property developer 101.
Townships na. He'll make his own
Townships,
townships. Okay, but is that part of your dream?
That would be nice to do. Nice
to
to
make
do.
your own township.
But
later
I
on.
guess, Marv, for me, we don't aim for... The money is not the goal eh. Parang the money is just a byproduct. We just wanna capture opportunities, challenge yourself, do something you've never done before. And money naman will come as a byproduct.
That's
It's
true.
very difficult if you always aim for the money. Kahit wala kang passion, mahirap. Yeah.
That's why, guys, that's why you notice it. Those that we've interviewed here, you will notice it that it's really never about the money.
Yes,
Money
yes.
is just a tool. It's just a byproduct of how much value you give in the marketplace. The more value you give, whether it's real estate, whether it's true business, the more money that will also come your way.
Yes.
So I guess I'll end it with this. Since we're talking about passive income for life, do you have any suggestions? Since you said you're positioning for, it's 2019, you position for 20 years down the line.
Yep.
What would be a good mix of passive sources? Should they be heavy more on condos or houses or commercial, or what's
Wow.
a good, or you can answer in the number of units, or you can answer in the number percentage wise on ano dapat from 100%, ito yung sa house and lot, ito yung
Yeah.
sa condo, ganun.
You know what, Marvin? That's a very good question. Pero wala talagang formula.
Okay.
You can do an all house and lot portfolio. Diba? So, maraming klaseng house and lot. May mga house and lot na may income, may mga house and lot na wala, may mga land na walang income. Yep, you can do that. Others naman can do, like I have a client na all condo strategy. Kasi gusto niya yung safety net na having an admin, a building manager to cover you, sheltered ka. Diba? But I guess the best is really to flow like water and balance your portfolio. Like you have everything from land that binili mo ng mura na magiging appreciate in the future, like New Valley. And then you have house and lot that you rent out. You have condominiums that you rent out, and you can tap many markets like the expat market, the family market, the working class market, the POGO market, the student market, the factory worker market. So, ang daming opportunities in different industries and niche. So, you just find saan ka comfortable. Yeah.
So yung yun, ano na yung largest part of your cash flow comes from condos or apartments, houses, dormitories, or commercial lots, yung in your own personal investments?
Oh, wow. Largest cash flow are rental apartments. This can be condos, we have dormitories,
Okay.
we have apartments.
But if you split it, condos, dormitories, which is a more parang lucrative ano for you as of today?
Okay, I guess we're balanced right now. We're balanced. So we
wow.
have condos, we are targeting the expat market, and then we have apartments that we're targeting the POGO market. We do also staff housing for the BPO market. So
Lahat. In short,
lahat.
sobrang yaman. Yes.
No, lahat. Subok lang. Yeah.
So, final words for people who want to have passive income for life, because I'm sure a lot of people, that's why I do this video, because people who watch the channel always think that the stock market is the only way to do it. That's why we feature different people. Para there's different perspectives, different ways on it can be done also. So yun, final words, passive income.
There's one thing na ma-advise ko, property is long-term. You build it up over long-term. And I think that's the difference. You really have to go into the long-term mindset para ma-enjoy mo yung property. Because if you're a bit short-term, nagmamadali ka eh. It will not grow as ideal as a long-term 20-year strategy.
Okay. You heard it himself from Mr. Passive Income for Life,
Using
Real
property.
Estate Master, Carl D. So, that's it for now. We will have more videos pa with Carl D. Just comment Carl D, comment investing if you are excited, or if you have any more questions, comment them below so we can make future videos about it as well. So, Carl D has a coaching course. We'll put the link below also on how you can join us and be part of that course as well. So, that's it for now. Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.